good girl, Tomer. She's that white and black stripe thing that I know we were talking about. All right, now Amy's going to start off over here with Lazarus, just 4 years old, and you guys can help him out. When he gets his front paws up a little bit, you got to give him a big cheer. All right, Lazarus, here you go, buddy. Now he's just a beginner. Keep that in mind. We'll see him go up just a very little bit here. Easy, Dimitri. You can do it there, pal. It's a good move. Yeah, Tomer is very pretty there. Yeah, we know Tomer is a pretty girl there, Mouton. Lazarus is very distracted as well out here. Lazarus, by the way, is the brother of Concord, who's the other 4-year-old snow-white male on the seat to the left over here. I get Lazarus to do a little bit. We'll see. Maybe just a little one. Now he's getting trained. As a little one. There's a little one. Hold it up there, buddy. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Good job there, Laz. Now, he's doing a good job, so he gets his feet treated. He's got to head on inside there. And that leaves us with Contour on the left over there and Bhutan on the right. Now, training with our guy is a step-by-step process, as I mentioned. Now, Contour is a little bit better at this, although don't tell Lazarus I said this. So watch. You're going to see he's kind of got this all figured out. You guys got to give him an extra big cheer. All right, Contour, here you go, buddy. Show your brother how it's done. Up he goes. All right. Very good job there, Contour. Very nice. Now, we wanted you to see that, though, because that's a very good example of how positive reinforcement training works with the Tigers. In fact, if you watch throughout the show, you'll see Andy use those meat treats as kind of like a lead or a guide for these guys. Now, you know, the Bengal tiger is definitely the top of the food chain in the wilds of India. There's certainly no question of that. So on that note, we thought we'd take just a minute here and do a little hunting demonstration and show you just how ferocious of a hunter a tiger can be. So to do this, we're going to set up a little hunting scenario. Now, there are 3 very important elements to our hunting scenario. First of all, of course, it's very important that we have the struggling prey. So Andy has agreed to play the part that, quite frankly, he was born to play, and that, of course, is a big, fat, crazy water buffalo. He's perfect for it, Josh, okay? Sorry, Andy. And then we need the tiger. Now, not just any tiger, though. We need the most ferocious, bloodthirsty, snarling, drooling, unforgiving animal of the group. And if you look over here, you can see Andy has settled on a particularly ferocious tiger, Bhutan. You can see how scary he is. Yeah, thanks, Andy. Way to build that up there. All right, we've got the struggling prey, we've got the ferocious tiger. One more element to pull it all together. Now, you older folks out here, you guys will recognize this right away. We need the scary music. Yeah, you know the song. You know what comes next. Now, Andy's job with Bhutan is to get him all upset, all ferocious, sulking, snarling, drooling, and ready for the hunt. And then what Andy's going to do is very carefully slip his way across the arena. And then, showing off the awesome power and ferocity of the tiger, Bhutan will come racing across at lightning speed and pounce on Andy like a wounded gazelle. Now, parents with small children out here, you might want to shield their eyes. This could be one of those Discovery Channel moments. Hey, if you brush your video camera, roll tape, because this doesn't work out well, you might get it posted on YouTube. All right, look at these ones. This is the upset. Thanks for listening in the sunlight. He's walked to sense the prey. He's trembling with anticipation. He eyes the target. He's ready for the attack, and the attack is on. There he goes, racing across the arena. Look at it. Oh, just gives him a round of applause. Snake bears were made of by this 4-year-old Bhutan. He, by the way, though, already weighs in at well over 400 pounds, and he's not full grown yet. Now, that is scary. So let's send him back to the scene here. Let's give a big round of applause out there for Bhutan. Nice job there, buddy. So now it's time for Andy to work with the rest of the tigers of the group. They range in age from 4 years old to 9 years old. Now, the gang out here, they're a little more accomplished. And as the show goes along, we're going to take the opportunity to show you some of their talents. Now, first things first, we've got to get everybody up on their assigned feet. Now, each of our cats have their own assigned place down here, because when they're on those chairs, it helps the tigers kind of keep track of where we are in the program, and as you're going to see, that really helps Andy keep track of the tigers. Now, by the way, a little inside info here. You got to keep your eye on Phoenix. She's the orange and black tiger on the far left over there. If anybody's getting into trouble out here tonight during the show, you can almost always bet it's going to be Phoenix. She is definitely the the diva tiger of the group. All right, one by one, we're slowly lowering our way up to our seats here. Kind of like 7 o'clock in the morning in the first day of school for these guys. Tamara over there at the front there looks like she's chosen to form a natural behavior of her own. All right, that's a good girl. Now she'll find her way over to her seat. Now, a couple of minutes ago, you saw Andy working on that sit-up behavior with our younger guys. We thought we'd show you what that looks like as a more finished behavior with the whole group together. Now, here we go. This is our Tigers. Say hello. Starting on the right, everybody say hi. Hi. Then Abra and Nina on the left. Very pretty. Now, we're going to introduce you to each one of our Tigers one by one. So we're going to bring them down toward the center of the arena into something we call the lay-down position. This is led off by Bhutan. He's got the very important anchor stock. And what Andy's going to do is bring all the cats down side by side next to him. Now, as they make their way down, this is a great opportunity to check out their beautiful color variations and also the size difference between the female and the much larger male. Andras took his seat. Now comes Tamara, beautiful white and black striped female. Looking very pretty there, Tamara. You can really see the size difference there. Madras and Bhutan being the big males. Tamara is an adult female, but about 3/4 of their size. Next down comes Abra, the 9-year-old. And last but not least is going to be the girl who tipped it. She's the star of the show. This is Nina. You'll notice Nina has to do everything in her own sweet way, in her own sweet time. Almost there, and there they are in the lay down. Very nice guys. Now, next up is definitely a behavior that requires them to sing. We call this the 4-color carousel. So Andy's going to call out all their names so you can keep them moving together in a line. Looking good, guys. Nina, of course, marches to the beat of her own drummer out there. That's why we love her. And that's what we call the 4-color carousel. Very nice here, guys. Now, it's important to note that at the beginning of the last century, there were over 40,000 Bengal tigers roaming the wilds of India. Today, the latest census count puts their numbers at a rather startling 1,500 or less. That's why it's all the more important to have conservation programs like the Margon Tiger Preserve. All right, now if you brought your camera, get everybody set because they're getting ready to pose for a photo op for you.